night of the week for NBA basketball. Hi there, everybody, and thanks for being with us on 2K Sports. Hi, folks. Brian Anderson here, alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Barry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Let's check in on the Western Conference standings as the race to the playoffs continues. Taking a look at Denver, this season has been an absolute dream for them. They're currently at #1 as the postseason approaches. And of course, there's Minnesota, nipping at their heels in second place and wanting to get that first seed.
Yeah, seeing where the Nuggets are, they've been relentless competitors all season long. They've assured themselves of a lot of home games in the postseason, and we'll see if they can capitalize.
And to look at Minnesota's opening lineup, they have their two big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. And it's Conley in at the point. And for Denver, and the forward spots, Porter Jr. and Gordon. Manning the backcourt, it's Murray and KCP. And it's Jokic in at center. And remember, Grant, tonight is game 2 of this 2-game regular season series. How do you like these?
You know, I love them. I mean, they're really interesting. The NBA significantly increased playing the same team in back-to-back games a couple years ago. Of course, it limits travel, but it makes for great games, almost like a mini playoff series of sorts.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to Conley. And he buries his first look.
Now, this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
And here's Denver. Now Murray. Now here's Jokic. Back to Murray. And stolen by Edwards. Porter against McDaniels. And Kentavious Caldwell-Pope picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Denver on D. Gobert finds Edwards. Ooh, poked away. Back to Gobert. 5 to shoot. Towns passes to Edwards.
Shrewd defense there by KCP, using solid footwork to stay on the shooter.
And what's unique about Michael Porter Jr., it's almost impossible to block his jumper.
Yeah, at 6'10", Grant, he's got that high release point. How are you going to close out and do anything to disrupt this guy in his shooting window? Nearly impossible when the lead offensive shooter.
Now here's Conley. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Edwards against Porter. Towns, left side. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Yeah, going right for the iron. Towns muscling his way through.
Outside, Caldwell-Pope. Porter with a screen on Edwards. Here's Caldwell-Pope. Oh, good D by Edwards.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever, running the point with precision.
Pass to Gordon. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Jokic finds Murray. And again, Denver no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Porter. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
And Porter with good focus just to find some room in the mid-range.
Murray against Conley. Gobert with a screen on Murray. Conley passes to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Pass to Jokic. 1:44 left to play in the first quarter.
Well, Rudy loves erasing shots. Every chance he gets, he'll take a swipe at you.
Edwards against Caldwell-Pope. Back to Daniels. Now Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. Clock at 4. Denver grabs the miss. Last time they met was right here, and they were able to come out with a win.
They really threw their weight around last time. They got to the free throw line a lot, and it helped secure the win.
No doubt that's what made the difference. The aggression they showed, attacking, drawing contact. It got them points at the line and made foul trouble a big concern on the other side.
Here's Jokic. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Pretty fundamentally sound, and Jokic does a great job of keeping his balance there after contact.
For the Nuggets, Watson, he's checked in for Gordon. Brown comes in for Porter Jr. And it's Jackson in for Caldwell Pope. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Anderson comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And it's Morris in for Conley. And Jokic no good on that one.
Feel like Jokic could play with the baton out there because he's orchestrating.
We hear that label unicorn thrown out there a bit these days. But Nikola Jokic, he is truly one of one, Brent.
Yeah, incredible to watch the way that Jokic is able to control the game and pick his spots, BA, to impact it, whether that's by rebounding the ball and playing physical, dishing the ball and making some assists happen, or shooting the ball from the three-point line. A complete package he is. As good a passer as anyone in the league. Jokic, a center, folks. That's just silly.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Morris. And he makes it on the layup.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Jackson outside. Out to the wing. Here's Brown. Deflected.
Good intensity on defense. Kyle Anderson using the length that time and timing it well to get the rejection.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Jokic. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so the first quarter is in the books. Timberwolves ahead, up by 4. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, let's quickly break down the game, what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. They've got Kyle Anderson. Monte Morris is out there with Edwards. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and it's Reed in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Grant, when teams come to play the Denver Nuggets, it's not just another regular game in a normal city.
Yeah, I mean, the altitude of the mile-high city is an adjustment for many players, BA. Even if some guys say it doesn't affect them, don't let them fool you. It takes some getting used to. Trust me, I know.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And with load management, some say it's the team's job at times to protect players from themselves. How different is that from when you play, Grant?
You know, BA, it's very different. I think teams now are much smarter assessing load and risk and looking more at the long-term big picture of their players.
And the Timberwolves with possession here after the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. Edwards, the pass to Morris. Reed, a screen on Jackson. Pass to Anderson. Shot clock at 5. To the inside. Brown. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Brown's got his second basket on the night.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Edwards can't hit.
I saw a green light there. He's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Michael Porter Jr. never lacks for confidence in his jump shot, but he said, offense for me should be an autopilot. I should be focused on the intangibles, the defense, the rebounding, the dirty work. That involves you in the game. Brian, the buy-in and the commitment to the little things has not gone unnoticed.
Yeah, I love that. That's a great point. Thanks, Allie. Here's Edwards. After the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. Misses the layup.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
Jackson against Conley. Pass to Brown. Now Jokic. And Gobert with a block. And he recovers it. Here's Conley. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Outside Edwards. 4-3. Again, the miss by Edwards. For Denver, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. And there's the lob. And Gobert with a block. Conley looking for an opening. Gobert with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Caldwell Pope pulls it in.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Pass to Jackson. Inside. And Gordon with the big finish.
And good recognition from Reggie, open teammate.
And Minnesota calls time here. For the Nuggets, Najee, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Porter Jr. comes in for Brown. And Murray subbed in for Jackson.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Alexander Walker. Looking at his numbers, putting up 8 points a game. Towns finds Conley. It's McDaniels on the wing. Here's Towns. Defended by Gordon. Shot clock at 6. Ooh, ripped away. It's a one-on-one situation. Puts one up from 19. Murray, no good. The Timberwolves trail. Pass to Gobert. Can they get it? Towns outside. Good work defensively by Gordon. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Denver.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
Yeah, I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
Now here's Murray. A 20-point game for him in the win against Minnesota. Porter's shot is off. 1:05 left in the half. Here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. Here's Alexander Walker. Back to Gobert. Oh! Easy 2 for Gobert.
You're best to get out of Gobert's way. You don't want to be on the wrong end of that tug.
Caldwell Pope, a screen on Conley. Murray for 3. Hits the trifecta. Murray's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they're trending in the right direction after a rough first quarter from the field.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Conley. Gobert with a screen on Murray. Here's Alexander Walker. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Denver in the lead. And here's Murray. Taking command on offense when they need him. Putting up 21 a game. Clock at 6. Fires for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. And now a 7-point Denver lead.
And Murray showing some smarts right there, some good patience in that pick and roll.
And so it's Denver closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead, appearing in control, but could still use a little more of a push to feel totally comfortable in this one. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks very much. I'm here with Mike Malone, and Coach, evaluate this team's execution offensively for me.
Well, I think we're at our best when we can get out and run, but also play downhill. It's a simple game for us. When we defend, that gets us out to run. Now we can play downhill, attack, and share the ball. That's when we're at our best.
Keep it simple. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are stacking up?
You look at the Timberwolves last week of the season, they want the playoffs to start, but they still got to take care of business.
Interesting time. You want to avoid injuries, but also not lose your momentum.
And we come back to the game at hand in the first half. Plenty to like for the Denver Nuggets.
Their defense is getting it done, intimidating shooters, locking down lanes. They force guys to take bad shots and give up on plays.
Intimidating and very disruptive.
Not unlike yourself. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. One guy who's been getting it done is Jamal Murray.
You know, I'm not really sure what defenders can do to slow him down. He's just too skilled.
Yeah, avalanche warning in this one. He is just on a roll.
On the perimeter, KCP and Porter Jr. Gordon and Jokic the combo inside. And it's Murray in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Now here's Jokic. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. And they recover it. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's Porter. Over McDaniels. Ooh, tough possession there. They stayed with it. Just couldn't make the shot. Murray against Conley. Now here's Edwards. Picked by Gobert. And Edwards, here we go. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, momentum and commitment on the drive from Edwards. Going inside and running right into a foul.
2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
To the paint. Porter with it. Towns covering. Porter against Towns. Back to Porter. Launches it from deep. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. It's Edwards on the wing. Back to Conley. Edwards against Caldwell Pope. Towns a screen on Caldwell Pope. Here's Edwards. Here's Towns. And the shot goes. Towns has gotten his 2nd bucket.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Murray deciding where to go with it. Pass to Porter. Out to Gordon. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
Back to Conley. McDaniels finds Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Edwards against Caldwell Pope for the tie. Edwards can't hit.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
And the dunk by Jokic.
Now, with KCP's improved scoring, defenders are taking note of him and leaving his teammates wide open.
Well, Brent, everyone has a three-point shot now, but Caldwell Pope is a true sharpshooter.
Now, this guy can really get the job done from the three-point line, and coaches appreciate the stability that he brings to them on the defensive end. What a great plug-and-play two-guard in the NBA.
Edwards can't hit.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Murray passes to Jokic.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Porter. McDaniels covering. Pass to Jokic. To the middle. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. Over the last month of play, the top free throw shooters among small forwards. Fifth best, Michael Porter.
And these fellas have their free throw strokes down. Each one could probably shoot a high percentage blindfolded.
Do appreciate and admire when they get to the free throw line. It's all about their routine, and their percentages reflect that. Not shy about coming from the wing and driving into the lane aggressively, inviting the D to foul them.
Brown's checked in for the Nuggets. Gobert with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Here's Edwards. Count the basket and the foul. It goes on Aaron Gordon.
Yeah, look at the concentration. Through contact, Edwards gets the shot off. Just a tremendous fight.
Najee, he's checked in for Denver. Watson comes in for Gordon. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Murray for three, knocks it down from distance. Murray's got 10.
He's got a confident shot going right now as Jamal's stepping into that three ball.
And Edwards, here we go. Kicks it out to Anderson. Five on the clock. Reed passes to Towns. Count the basket. Towns has got 4 points this quarter.
Look at Towns asserting himself inside. He knows he can muscle his way to a shot anytime.
Caldwell Pope, a screen on Conley. Here's Murray. Rebound Minnesota. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Conley against Murray. The second effort. Towns. And he banks in the layup. Give him 8 points now.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Outside Murray. Outside Caldwell Pope. No good on the triple. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. To the wing, right side. It's stolen. Here's Najee. Here's Murray. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. The Nuggets on top, up by 3. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. We've got Naz Reid. Kyle Anderson is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Monte Morris, and it's Edwards in at the 2. Denver in the lead. Here's Strother. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
For a good call, you have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Now here's Edwards. Reed sets a screen. Second chance shot. Blocked. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. Here's Brown. The quick look, no good that time. And here's Morris. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. They host the Hawks after this one. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
Jackson, the pass to Jokic. Jokic muscles it down.
Oh, Jokic attacking the rim and brings it down hard.
Minnesota calls timeout. And the Nuggets making a change here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. Warren's checked in for Minnesota. Conley comes in for Morris. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He told his players, "We are right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard, and we will win this game."
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Just not his night offensively. That's part of why they fell behind.
Jackson, pass to Watson. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Watson's got his first points of the night.
You know, Reggie Jackson has had a few years in the NBA where he's averaged 6 or more assists, so he can make plays.
Warren with a screen on Jackson. 11 feet out. The kick out to Edwards. Looking to end this cold spell. And it's good on the layup.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because it seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
Jackson with it. And there's the call on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
A different look for Denver. Gordon, he's checked in for Watson. Porter Jr. comes in for Brown. And Murray subbed in for Jackson. Warren with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Contavious Caldwell Pope.
And Edwards' teammates encourage him to be aggressive because when he is, he forces the defense's hand.
I felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
Conley against Murray. Outside Porter. Warren with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Here's Edwards. Oh, sweet move. Back to Warren. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
T.J. Warren wants to score and loves the big moment.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Murray against Conley. Shoots from 14. Murray, no good.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Pass to Conley, and here's Edwards. Good work defensively by Gordon.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
Down low. Here's Jokic. The Nuggets with another miss. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Edwards. And no good. Great D that time from Murray. Pass to Jokic to win the drought. And he sinks it.
Jokic stepping up big time here.
Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over. They trail by 5. 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Towns comes in for Warren. And McDaniels is subbed in for Alexander Walker. Now here's Conley. Ooh, stolen by Murray. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's foul number 2 for him. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sends shockwaves into the opposition sails.
And here are the Nuggets now. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Conley against Murray. Unloads from 13. Deflected by Gobert. Fast break, Minnesota. Edwards can't hit.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6.
Michael Porter Jr., just one of those guys that has a versatile scoring menu. Terrific at executing at all 3 levels. Some padding here on the free throw line, some good work.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Here's Towns. Three-pointer. He connects! And now they trail by just 4.
All-out effort from Towns, putting the team on his back and getting them the shot they need. And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Jamal Murray sort of carrying the flag for Canada and all the great players who have infiltrated the league over the past couple seasons. He is a bucket getter.
And Minnesota calls time here. They're down by 6. There's 18 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. All right, guys, what do you think?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
Yeah, act fast, but without mistakes.
And here's Edwards outside. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And just not the guy you want shooting the ball from the free throw line against you. Caldwell Pope can more than hold his own.
Outside Edwards. Looking to get back on track. And Edwards slams it in.
And you gotta love the mentality of Anthony Edwards. He wants to be the star. He wants the spotlight. Not everyone is like that.
So it's Denver picking up the win. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
All right, thank you. Nicola, this team showed up tonight defensively. What can you say about the effort on that end of the floor?
I mean, it's a whole collectively, you know, it's not just one guy, it's the 5 guys on the floor. So it's a coach, it's a bench, it's a fan. So thank you guys. Thank you a lot.
Thanks to all. Thanks to you, Nicola. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Behring, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you later.
Make your hell gaming.